Welcome back to the Boomer Backfield. We have officially watched the Oklahoma Sooners in the year 2025, man. Here we are.
How about that?
And honestly, just a really good weekend of college football as well. I mean, it was just an all-around good weekend. Upset after upset, top 10 matchups, all the good stuff. But we're going to break down all those games, but we're going to start with the Oklahoma Sooners game, of course. Oklahoma Sooners beat Illinois State 35-3, and it's a FCS matchup. That's how it goes. But what did you guys take from the game? I mean, there's a lot. I mean, it's the first time seeing the team, so I mean, there's a lot to take away from this game, in my opinion. So, what do y'all think? What's your first impressions?
I think first off, I gotta say it because it's so obvious. The quarterback play, man, dude, what a leap we have taken at QB.
That is true.
John Mateer. He looked incredible. I mean, he looked amazing. And honestly, I feel like his completion should have been a little bit higher. I think he only made really like one bad throw all game. Like, really? He made one bad throw. It was over, he was rolling right and he threw it over. I forget whose head. Spencer, you actually texted about it. You're like, that was a bad throw. But that was like the only one that I think he really had a bad throw on. All the rest were catchable. The reason why I want to point him out is because even though it was a not-important game, I guess, we're playing an FCS opponent, he comes into the game with an immense amount of pressure. You're the number one transfer. You're starting your first game at OU, who overlooked you when you were in high school. All these fans' hopes are riding on him. People are talking about Heisman talks. You're talking about SEC people talking about him. To come in with that level of pressure and perform the way that he did gives me a lot more confidence about how he's going to play the rest of the season. And to be frank, based off of the quarterback play that we saw this weekend, he looks like the number 2 quarterback in the country. I mean, at minimum, number 2. I mean, I think he is top 2 with Garrett Nussmeier. That's about it. I think him and Garrett Nussmeier are probably the top 2 quarterbacks in the entire country, just based off of week 1 performance. And so anyways, I'm just saying he looked really good. Obviously broke Baker Mayfield's record, and that's going to start a bunch of stuff, but he just looked phenomenal. He can run fast. His scrambles were incredible. He had 2 scrambles that were just absolutely insane. He just looks really good. I like him a lot. I am very excited for him. He's really good.
I just want to pick up on the conversation about the best quarterback in college football, because I had to check this out. The Heisman Trophy odds have been updated from this past weekend. Garrett Nussmeier, number 1, makes total sense. Lenoir Sellers and Carson Beck tied at 2. Makes sense to me. Gunnar Stockton at Georgia. Then, okay, get this. John Mateer and Jackson Arnold tied.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
And then Arch Manning behind that.
Bro. What are we doing?
So there's Vegas, man. Hey. Vegas was right this past weekend, man. Against us, at least. So I can't blame them. Hey, maybe they know something we don't, but we can get into that a little bit later, that comparison a little bit later. I did like John Mateer as well. I think he played good. We didn't really throw the ball downfield a lot. Like, in my opinion, he's a check down king, man. Golly. The drag routes, the out routes, those kind of routes, he was loving those. He was eating those up, and maybe that was by design. I don't want to be the guy that says maybe they just went with the basic playbook. Maybe that was by design that they were kind of taking the check down a lot. I don't know, but it's like the 400 yards surprised me after the game. I was like, whoa, 400 passing yards? Because I was like, it was so many 5 to 10 yard passes. There was no plays that were there was that one play with Keontae Lewis on the sideline, but none of them were huge chunk plays. It felt like while I was watching the game, so it kind of surprised me. But he's accurate. He is great at improvising, and seems like he's in good rhythm with the receivers. The receivers made plays. They were making real plays, helping him out sometimes, honestly. So I like John Mateer. Yes, huge step up. I agree.
Yeah. My takeaway, dude, I think that this DB room is better than advertised. I'm telling you, me and my dad were talking earlier. He was like, "No, I see number 4 hit the hit that. I said, yeah, any DB that puts you in a box, he's a dog. He's a dog. That is a certified dog. And Cortland Gilroy, he is going. I'm so excited.
He's the truth.
He is for real. Eli Bowen, buddy, you might be taking
Gentry.
this.
Gentry's playing. Gentry is playing.
Gentry.
The Eli
all game.
Technique, yes, but man, you cannot. Cortland Gilroy's he's 6 foot. They're both 6 foot. I mean, you can put him in the slot corner, but even dude, that whole secondary was just ridiculous. RSJ, buddy, you better get on your horse because Reggie Powers and Michael Boganowski are ready to go.
Playing football.
Yeah.
Reggie Powers hit that kid so hard. I said, "Oh yeah, he's back."
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was even and Peyton Bowen. He looks like
he looks so much better.
I haven't seen that Peyton Bowen. Maybe it's because he stopped returning kicks and punts. Praise God, but that was ridiculous. He was. It was insane.
That's a good takeaway. I like that takeaway because that is yes. And Cortland Gilroy losing his mind over a simple incompletion against Illinois State. He's another Kip Lewis, guys. He's another guy that just has crazy energy.
Gosh. I'd take 8
that was
more.
Exciting.
9
That's
more.
a good positive takeaway off the defense for sure. I guess we could all do a little positive takeaway and then maybe something we're concerned about. Because my positive takeaway is got to be wide receivers, in my opinion, and receivers in general. Because I thought Jaren Kanak was really good.
Yeah.
I thought they made plays. That's my thing. Is like one thing we really missed last year is like receivers did what they were supposed to do at times. A lot of times they didn't, but they never like created anything. And yesterday they did. Yesterday they made some like catches that were really hard to make. They got open in times where they really needed to. So I think that was a positive. Keontae Lewis, huge positive. Seems like I mean up there with Deion Burke. So and if we can get Gibson back, man, Jaden Gibson, then it's a really good room. It's a really good room, and I like Kanak out there catching balls. And when the thing about Kanak is, and moving past the fumble, is after he gets the catch, that's when he's like most dangerous, man. He finds ways to get some yards after catch. So, good stuff. It was overall positive takeaway in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think where I saw some concern, I don't think the O-line took a huge step. I think they took a step, but I think there was times where the run game should have been better, and there wasn't necessarily ways for it to get better. However, here's another positive takeaway out of the negative takeaway. It seemed like Torrey Blaylock fixed that problem every time. I mean, it didn't matter when Ott was on the field, when X was on the field, when Barnes was on the field, it seemed like getting 3 yards on a carry was tough.
Yes.
When Blaylock was on the field, it seemed like let's go get 5.5 yards a carry. That's what he averaged. So, I mean, to me, I'm not going to lie, he is questionable right now, injury-wise, but to me, he's running back 1. Holy crap.
Yeah.
He looked really good.
He's the best in the room. It's not close.
And he's a true
so much better. Yeah.
I looked at Kylan, man, in the game, and I was like, dude, we spent all our chips on Ott, and let me pull up the stat real quick. Ott, 1 carry for -3 yards.
It's really good.
We spent all our chips on him, and props to DeMarco for owning up, like, yeah, I spent my chips on that guy, but this true freshman's better. Because in the past, he wasn't making decisions like that.
Sure wasn't.
Prideful.
Yeah, I like that. Torrey Blaylock won that spot. We were, if you go back to our last episode, we were like, did Torrey Blaylock like actually win running back 1? Yes. He did. Yes, he did.
Yep.
No, I mean,
he looks legit.
There's 2 types of dads, where you get the dads that are on Twitter that are only concerned about their son, and I was concerned that was going to be Mike's dad. I know, not to bring up Mike, but now I'm seeing him like Mike's dad is supporting OU, whatever, doesn't care if his son's playing or not. He's whatever. And Torrey Blaylock's dad is the same exact way. He don't care who's out there, but he ran track in high school, and I think he ran like a 10, like a low 10 in 100 meters. And I was like, oh, so he can. And we didn't really see like burst yet. It was just like vision. Like his touchdown run last year, that's getting stopped at the line of scrimmage. But it was let me weave behind the guard or the tackle, make my own lane, and then go. That's what Gavin Sawchuk tried to do multiple times, but he just wasn't ever good at it. That's the problem. He wanted that play style, just couldn't execute it. But Spencer, to your point, dude, this O-line, here's my thing. We see who's out there. How did Derek Simmons and Michael Fasusi get hurt by the time the depth chart came out and the game was played? How did that happen? I would love to know. If anyone out there that's a true insider can let me know. I'm happy to hear. I'm all ears. Because that's ridiculous in my opinion. And they'll be back for Michigan. Michael Fasusi's going to have to face Michigan in his first ever game. Yeah. Have fun.
Crazy.
Have fun.
He's going to be back in 5 days.
He's going to be. Is he good? Is he going to be ready to go? Because that line better. Yes, John Mateer wasn't running for his life every time, but not unless Torrey Blaylock's the only competent running back, and like the running back is just not. We don't have that sorry of running backs that no one else can find a lane. I think a lot of that is, they're not getting holes aren't being made for them. So it's like, man, this O-line, you should be dominating Illinois State's D-line. It shouldn't even be.
That's what I'm saying.
John Mateer should have never gotten sacked.
Dude.
That should never happen.
Yeah. That should never happen, man.
Ever.
Can never happen.
Yeah,
Versus Illinois State, dude, that can't happen.
When that sack happened, the crowd just went silent. Like, we all remember that from last year. And that happening in that level of a game, that hurts. That hurts. I totally agree.
Beating ball better lock in, dude.
I totally agree, man.
I'm tired of seeing this O-line.
We should have taken a bigger step, in my opinion. Definitely should have taken a bigger step. So, hopefully, they say that the week 1 to week 2 progress is the best progress of the season. Hopefully, Bill Bedenbaugh is losing his mind. Hopefully, he's losing his mind.
Yeah. I hope he's scratching out.
I got to say, man, the D-line, who I thought was going to be the best in the country, and really just, I guess I'm going to say the run defense, was also a little bit concerning, okay? Illinois State rushed for, hold on just a second.
They rushed for more than us.
4.5 yards a rush.
117 yards total.
4.5 yards a rush. To me, like, man, that's not what you want to see versus FCS, man, because bring Michigan to town next week, who's literally probably going to run the ball. They might run the ball 25 or more times. They really could. Maybe 30-plus times. Michigan, okay, Donovan Edwards is quoted saying this: "We're going to run the ball until you figure out a way to stop us running the ball, and then we'll figure something else out." Man, if Illinois State's getting 4.5 a carry, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about that, and I literally can't believe that that's what I'm concerned about, because I would have told you that's the number one thing not to be concerned about in game 1. But I don't even know what to say about it. Really, I don't know how that transpired. But I watched it happen. Like, man, they're running the ball pretty dang well. Yeah,
I did not want to bring it up, but that was probably the most disappointing thing that I saw from the whole game was the D-line. It was pathetic. I mean, holes were wide open. Illinois State's O-line was making wide open holes. And we've talked this whole time about how we have the best D-line potentially in the entire country. It was absolutely embarrassing. And just like Kylan said, our secondary looked amazing. I thought that was going to be our weak spot on the defense. And they were our best part of the defense.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't want to, take it easy. But, man, that's really bad. Averaging 4.5. They're averaging a first down. 3 plays in a row, they're averaging a first down against Illinois State. That's god-awful. That's so bad.
Yeah, I mean,
only 2 sacks as well.
You look at Michigan, they ran for 201 against New Mexico, 6.3 yards a carry. I looked at Spencer during the game. I said, if Illinois State is averaging, 4.5, I said, you translate that to Michigan, that's a 6.5 or something.
Easy.
That's easy. So, and I get this is the whole argument that I've seen everywhere. Oh, we don't want to show it on tape. You don't want to show getting pressure on tape? That doesn't make sense. I get not running. I promise you, you should be able to use very minimal pass rush moves, run without giving away too much on tape. You should be able to bull rush and just body the Illinois State guard. It shouldn't be like you have to run stunts to create pressure and confuse them. That doesn't even make sense.
Totally
but
agree.
allowing 4.5 a carry, it's concerning because, and then, I mean, I'm sorry, R. Mason, but if you're going to be the proclaimed second best edge rusher in the country, I didn't see a whole lot. Gonna be honest, I saw Taylor Wine make more plays. I did. Taylor Wine knocked the quarterback out the game. That's what I want to see. I don't care. You should legitimately feast. That's the stat pad game. That's when you play the team that has, in baseball, they have the old school bats. They're not even stamped right. They don't even have a glove. Bro's out there, shirt to untuck, hat sideways. That's when you go 5 for 5 with 5 home runs. That's that game.
Yeah.
It's not the. I don't even know what R. Mason's stats look like, but it's just kind of embarrassing, honestly.
Get this stat, man. No defensive lineman except for Taylor Wine had a tackle for loss or a sack.
Wow.
Taylor Wine was the only sack and the only tackle for loss.
That's insane.
That's something we should talk about. No turnovers. We had no turnovers. That game.
And we had 2. So
we had 2.
Lost the turnover.
They had no turnovers.
We lost turnover margin.
That
That's
happen?
pretty crazy. Yeah.
How
There's
did that
definitely some
happen?
things to be concerned about.
We had 6 in last year's season opener. 6.
Really? Oh my
6.
gosh. Yeah. When I think that stems out of pressure on the quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the quarterback felt pretty comfortable, and the backup quarterback felt comfortable. By the way, we did see the backup quarterback for a cool quarter and a half. So, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely positives to take away, but man, I would have liked to see better O-line. I would have liked to see better pressure on the quarterback. That's
just
I think
trenches in
my
general.
takeaway.
I want the trenches have to improve in 5 days, or else I think Michigan will absolutely come in here and they will roll us. Because Bryce Underwood, he's playing New Mexico, but he didn't look bad. Didn't look terrible. So I know he's going to face what we're proclaiming is a better defense, but if all he has to do is worry about the secondary, I think he can live with that rather than 4 300-pounders running at him, getting in his face. So gotta be better.
A decent quarterback that has an offense that can run the ball 5 yards a carry. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if you're decent. If your offense can run the ball at will, it don't matter if you're decent at quarterback. You're going to win the game. I mean, Georgia and Michigan know that for sure. So, yeah, it was something. It was definitely something. It had its moments, but overall,
I would say we're 1-0.
That's true.
We are 1-0.
We're not like Texas. We're not like Clemson. We're
not like Alabama, praise God.
And we're not like Alabama. That was bad. Dude,
I think that's where we can start.
Did he get fired this year?
Who?
Let's start right there.
Oh, yeah. He's cooked.
Yeah. Does Kalen DeBoer get fired this year?
If they
if
they don't make
the thing about Alabama. Look at Alabama's schedule.
Yeah, they're cooked.
That was the easy part. Like, that was an easy game for them. It was supposed to be. It does not get an easy. They go to Georgia. They host Tennessee. They host us. And that game looks a lot easier for us now. They host LSU. They go to Auburn. They go to South Carolina. If they go 4-loss, 5-loss, I think Kalen DeBoer's out. It's Alabama.
Gone.
You don't go 4-loss,
gone.
5-loss at Alabama in your second year. No.
Yeah.
He's out. He's out, in my opinion.
Should be the same standard at OU, but I guess it's not.
guess
Sorry.
not.
Dude, I mean,
That's
I'm not
fair.
going to dog us anymore.
I think Thomas Castellanos, the Florida State QB, first of all, absolute dog. He was a dog at Boston College, but
Yeah, he was a dog.
you didn't. I mean, we even came on here and said all of our bets that we put. Oh, this is free money. Free money. That's we, and it was. We were absolutely completely wrong. Not free money. Everyone just got
Yeah.
robbed. Vegas took every ounce of people's money this week. So,
Yeah.
and it's so weird to see because you see it all the time, and everyone wants to be that guy that puts out an absurd statement. If the Illinois State quarterback had said, "We finna go in here and kick OU and just rolled OU," it's gonna be 40-6, and then they do it. That story is crazy. But most of the time,
Mhm.
it never happens, and you look like a fool. So that's what I thought was going to happen at Florida State. I thought Thomas Castellanos was going to say this, "Oh, we finna beat Bama. They don't have Nick Saban here to save them." And I was like, bro, why would you say that? But then when you go in there and you stand on it and you just walk them, first of all, Ty Simpson, but he's been there for 5 years, trash.
Yeah.
He's
That was
garbage.
bad.
He is garbage, bro. I'm sorry.
I thought it was going to be different, but he was bad.
He's garbage. Ryan Williams is
I-
transferring after this year. He will transfer.
I actually,
He's going to
I
Ohio
don't
State.
put.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, that's
Him
gonna.
and Jeremiah Smith. He's
Oh
going to
my
Ohio State.
Gosh,
Call it right
yeah.
now. September
Better-
1st, 2025. Ryan Williams will transfer to Ohio State after the end of the season.
He's going there at Texas, bro. I'll call it there.
it's
at Texas.
free money.
Free money.
It's free money, bro.
Free money, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't have my blame on
around.
Ty Simpson in that game, man. That O-line
Yeah.
played, dude. Here's what I think about Alabama, man. Here's my take on Alabama. They have lost all their heart,
Yep.
all their effort, dude. Go watch Alabama in like 2018. They literally played like somebody was going to like literally make them do 1 billion push-ups if they made a single
Yeah.
error. And I think that might have been the case.
Yeah.
I think that might have been the truth. Dude, watching them on Saturday was like all the bad plays that happened to them. It was like, okay, O-line is getting these All-American O-linemen are getting ran over by Florida State D linemen.
Yeah.
Getting ran over. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
that's ACC football. You're getting
Yeah.
ran over. No, I mean, like, those are good D linemen, but still, like, they're getting ran over.
Mhm.
And some of the linebackers are getting
Bro,
trucked.
dude, that clip
You saw the video.
of that tight end. Oh my goodness.
Getting
Picked
literally
them up.
laid out on their back. And then the craziest
That
part
was
of all of it,
crazy.
Ryan Williams playing the slot to me was ridiculous. Why is Ryan Williams is one of the best outside receivers in college football? He's playing
Yeah.
the slot. I was like, dude, Kalen DeBoer, man, one, you got to get your guys motivated, and two, I don't know what the Ryan Williams in the slot thing was, but all of it was a mess. And it was like watching OU
Yeah.
offense last year. It really was. Like, Ty Simpson, sure, he didn't play good, but at the same time, bro can't do anything. His O-linemen are getting ran over.
Yeah.
It was weird. It's actually like I saw a caption today. Rome has fallen. Rome has fallen. Alabama.
Yeah.
Nobody fears Alabama anymore. I'm not afraid to
Yeah.
go to Alabama. I mean,
No.
is that a test? Is that a hard game? Yes. That's not the hardest game of the year. Alabama on the road is no longer the hardest game of the year, and that should be compared to a decade ago. But just crazy,
It's-
man.
Dude,
Crazy.
the trenches,
Yeah.
that used to be no problem. If it's the SEC, we're going to be that was a lock. The trenches being good was a lock.
Yeah.
They gave up 230 yards on the ground to Florida State. That is
Gavin Sawchuk.
to Gavin Sawchuk and Thomas Castellanos duo. That's absurd, bro. But like you said,
That's bad.
I'm seeing them running
That's real
plays.
bad.
I don't know if y'all seen that clip where they run the play and then the two receivers hit the fadeaway jumper. It's a clip. It's like,
Yeah.
what are we
That was
doing?
last season. Yeah.
Or was that last season?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
I
this
think
season.
so.
I don't know. Either
I
way,
think so.
it's still
I remember
Kalen
seeing that
DeBoer.
last season.
What are we doing? You've lost
Alabama,
the
man.
tradition.
Yeah.
We got. I mean, y'all are still rocking the only can wear black cleats, but at this point, buddy, have them rock the Kobe Grinches, bro. Let them put those on, like they do to Illinois State. Let them wear the pink shoes, because
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now your program it's not old school Alabama anymore.
It's sad to see.
It's bad.
It really is.
It actually is.
it's
Like,
not even my
Fell
team.
off.
it actually is like low key. It's kind of sad to see.
Bro's
Like,
ruining
Yeah.
Nick Saban's legend or his legendary
Yeah.
creation in 2 seasons.
However, it's almost like, man, now people are looking at Nick Saban like, dude, you are easily the GOAT. Because, I mean, now everybody's realizing it wasn't Alabama. It was Nick Saban. It was Nick Saban that whole time. It's crazy, but anyways, what a mess over at Alabama. If I'm an Alabama fan, I'm panicking, man. That's a crazy situation.
Yeah. It's so bad.
We got to talk about. I think we got to talk about Texas next. That game was, in my opinion, I think both of those teams are still very, very, very good teams. I don't think Texas is now just all of a sudden, they're no longer an elite playoff team. Yeah. They're probably still going to the playoff. But, man, that was the best game all weekend. It was so entertaining. Ohio State looks freaking scary. Julian Sayin looks scary. He should be in the Heisman conversation.
He'll win it before he's gone. He will win it. I'll put money on it.
Really?
He will win it before he's out of here.
Before he's done.
Before he's done.
And then Arch, you could say he underperformed quite a bit. So, what do y'all think about that game, man? I thought it was awesome.
Oh gosh, Colby looks devious, bro.
I'm saying it off to him.
Dude, I was on a Twitter run because I just thought it was so funny. I never in my life have I ever seen a player so hyped up before he's ever taken a snap as the guy, right?
Yeah.
At his school. I saw before kickoff, ESPN had like a 1.5 minute long documentary over Arch Manning.
Yeah, they did.
A documentary, bro.
Yeah.
Before he even took his first snap. And that was, outside of watching Jackson Arnold, probably single-handedly the worst quarterback performance I've ever seen in my entire life. And his stats are padded because of the last 3.5 minutes of that game. He was horrible. And, terrible. He was, I think he had 26 yards going into the fourth quarter.
It was something bad.
And he was the Heisman hopeful. I've just never seen a performance that was so miserable and awful for somebody who was allegedly the best player to grace God's green earth. These Texas fans, it's like there was this one tweet where this guy tweeted. He said, "If we don't have penalties, it's a 2-0 game," and I was just thinking it. From everything that they've been talking about this entire offseason, to think that was a legitimate tweet. It's a 2-0 game if there's no penalties. It's like, with who you guys were hyping up, you guys should be up by 35 at this point. You know, Anyways, I was just so shocked.
I don't know why there was this whole this whole thing around Arch, and I get it because I honestly, out of all the Texas quarterbacks, and I've said it before, I genuinely don't mind Arch. I don't mind him as a person. He's not cocky. He didn't come out there saying I'm the best thing that. He has never said he is the generational player. You ain't never seen a freshman or a player like me. Bro is just chilling, trying to play football. But the media has literally been just all over. Bro. When I watched, you said, dude, when I watched a documentary, the nephew of 2 NFL greats. What are you? Why? For what?
Yeah.
And then Dan Orlovsky gets on there and he's like, imagine having a generational talent and then never taking the training wheels off. If I was in the same boat, I'm giving Arch the easiest throws he can make. He has never played in a big game before. Why would I make him try and beat Ohio State with his arm? That doesn't make sense. I'm giving him give-me's so he can get comfortable, settle down, and then go from there. But first off, he's not generational. He's never played football. He's never how is he generational if he's taken max I'd say max 60 snaps in his college career. Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
Well, the biggest thing about Arch for me is if he was so good, why was he a backup to Quinn Ewers for 2 years?
Yep.
Right? If he really was this incredible generational Heisman level contender, why was he backing up Quinn Ewers for 2 straight years? Quinn Ewers was a
Quinn
seventh
Ewers.
round pick.
Yeah, he's not.
It's not
Right.
great.
He's a good quarterback. He's not.
Yeah,
He's not a
good.
generational elite quarterback.
No.
Yeah.
And so they're making all this hype about Arch Manning. It's like Arch this, Arch that. It's like he was a backup for 2 years behind a guy. Like, what are you talking about? Who's a seventh round pick? Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just never seen anything like it in my entire life to see some quarterback hyped up so much to perform so miserably. Like it was miserable watching him play. He had time in the pocket, just would miss the throw. Like he couldn't even make it. He couldn't even make the throw accurate. It was insanity. I was like, this is the craziest thing I have ever seen.
It was crazy, man. I'm gonna zoom out and also just look at just the whole Texas team was not as great as I thought it was going to be. O-line didn't look just outstanding. I would say the defense looked pretty good. Holding Ohio State to 14 is pretty dang solid on the road, but I think that offense is not the greatest offense, and I think after watching that game, man, I have a lot more confidence going into
Yes.
Game 6 for the Sooners than I did before. So, but overall, I totally agree. Arch had some strange moments where he just did not make the right decision or just didn't throw it well. They were behind some guys, so definitely a crazy situation.
Also,
Down in Austin, man.
Jeremiah Smith switched back to the speed flex, bro. I gotta get on him one time.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Because
bad.
it's not the gloves, man. It's the F7. We got to get back to the speed flex. I'm a speed flex stand, as the young kids would say. That's what I am. But he just looked a little off too. And I mean, obviously I know it's not the helmet guys, but it's just like, man, you're getting bagged up. But the free throws that they're giving you, you just drop the ball. I get it. And I get the game plan. That sucks because that's the game you want to go off, the big game of the year. But it's like, you got to know, dude, they had double, triple covered sometimes. So it's like, dude, you got to feed someone else. But Julian saying, for as much as there's so much pressure on Arch, you don't think there's pressure on Julian Sand to beat the number one team in the country at home after trying to defend a national championship?
Yep.
And he was just like, cool. Honestly, his completion percentage, he had probably, I'd say, 4 drops. He played exceptional, I think. And I think he's going to be scary. Combined with their wide receivers and who they're wide receiver U right now. So he will be scary here in a year.
Yeah.
I agree. Guys, Auburn beat Baylor. And I had to talk about it, man.
Fluke.
Jackson Arnold. I watched every snap of Jackson Arnold's, man. I watched every snap of Jackson Arnold. He looked good. He did look good. And a lot of people are saying it was Baylor. Before the game, I was saying Baylor was going to be a good team this year. So obviously, he mainly did it with his legs. And I don't think that can happen against a lot of SEC teams. But he looked better than I thought he would. I'll say it. He looked better than he thought I thought he would. Here's my thing. Well, do I think he comes and takes over the SEC, wins the Heisman? Good Lord, no. But I'm happy for him because he actually looked like, one, he had his confidence back, and two, he liked playing football again. Yeah. I can tell you, he just did not like playing football when we were playing Tennessee, man. He hated football, and he was not confident at all. He is that video from so long ago. I think I got my swagger back. That's him, bro. That's Jackson Arnold right now. Yeah. He got his swagger back. He was out there dancing. He was out there doing first down sellies.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, I said, Jackson, he's different.
Jackson,
that. I said,
where was this? So good for him, man. Good for him for having some confidence back. Having a good game. However, when he comes to Norman, if we don't stop that run, if we don't stop the Jackson Arnold run, man, I'm gonna be mad. But I think we do. I think we absolutely do.
Yeah.
What a game,
dude!
What a game.
Like you said, I mean, honestly, as much as we dog him, it was good to see. Like, hey, man, like we've always said, dude. There's nothing personal. He cooked us, but if he can go cook in the SEC, I don't care. He could win the Heisman for all I care. As long as we beat him, I don't care what he does. That's fine. Fine with me. I mean, cool. I mean, that's cool. But for me, like, his personal success, I hope he has all the success in the world. But what he did here at OU was tragic and terrible.
Yeah.
So
I'm just glad to see the confidence, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's like, man, this is still probably his dream, and I would hate for someone's dream to just be crushed.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a terrible thing to happen. But, man, if there's – the game plan is clear as day. If I was BV, I'd be like, dude, I already know what's going to happen. They're going to run. Mm-hmm. He threw for 108 yards. 108. He ran for 134. I'm saying, guys, we're going to sell out because I do not believe Jackson Arnold has the arm talent to beat us. I don't think he can do it. So I think that's the game plan. And if I was Hugh Freeze is a genius. He's not a genius, but I guess I'll say he's a genius because he looked at Jackson Arnold's best game and said, wait, I'm just going to make him do this. He didn't turn the ball over. He didn't do anything. Like, I am just going to do this. So let's look. Let me just make him run the RPO, and the only option is you don't have an option. You will just run it. You will not pass it. I promise. But it was good to see Baylor. Golly, y'all suck. On the D line, y'all are terrible. Just they're getting bodied all game long. SEC, okay, yes. SEC D line or O line, cool. But to give up, it was bad. It looked like pathetic, honestly. I was like, dude, this is embarrassing. If I'm a Baylor fan, I'd be scared.
Man. Jackson
College
Arnold.
football, man.
It was a great weekend.
And
we can't even cover all the good games.
Switch back to the speed flex. Just want to let y'all know.
Yep.
Trying to tell you.
I know you care. I know you care about the helmets, man.
Bro, stop. He took off that ugly Vices, bro. Gotta have the speed flex, bro.
Well, we can't even cover all the good games this week. There's so many, but I think we did a good dent in them. And we're going to get back to you guys on Wednesday talking about OU Michigan, which is just turning out to be a behemoth of a game.
Heater.
And so we'll have a lot to say about that. But until then, thanks for listening. See you next time, pod.
Peace.